What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to the channel. I hope everyone is healthy and well today. Today we'll be reacting to 10 British things the world needs. Original video link will be down below in the description. Let's jump right into this video. I like that hoodie, that pullover she got on. I really do.
10 things that are British that I wish the entire world would do or adopt. And just...
Is she actually from America? Because in the beginning of the title, it says American with a dash. So this has to be from an American perspective. I'm taking a wild guess here.
Entire world would do or adopt and just forever. So I'm going to go ahead and start it off with doing the MOT. I know it's not something that my husband...
Yes, the MOT testing. We do need that in the U.S. I believe we need like random stops, like random vehicle inspections and stuff on the road. We need all that because these people was running around illegal and dangerous. So yes, the MOT is definitely needed. We have went over this before, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, the U.S. is out of whack.
Doing the MOT. I know it's not something that my husband necessarily likes, but I absolutely appreciate it, and I absolutely love the fact that the vehicles are, you have that quality control. It's just a check that you know that your vehicle is in tip-top shape, and if anything needs to be fixed, you bring it in, they will tell you what needs to be fixed. They can fix it for you, or you can take it to a garage that you want to, fix it for you. So, or if you're handy, you can fix it yourself, I guess. But for me, I think that that's one of the things that I know some states in the US, they do offer that, but it's not enough. I don't think. I know Chris would beg to differ with me on that, but for me, I think that that's one of the big things that I really appreciate about here is just having that quality control check, that check of your vehicle, and knowing that other vehicles that are on the road are sound and they're not going to be causing, unnecessary accidents.
Man, I was driving on the road. I'm sorry to cut her off. Long story short, this car was flying, going lane to lane, this and that, wasn't even using the blinkers. Next thing you know, something came flying off the back of his car. And mind you, though, we're on the highway. We're on a highway. So, like, I was paying attention, but it kind of, like, threw me off guard. So, like, I had to react super quick, and I had to literally throw my car into a whole nother lane. And then, like, I didn't even have, like, a split second to react, because what if there was a car in that lane? Just off of reaction, it was like I did it both at the same time, which was horrible. Because of someone else's vehicle, I'm like, if somebody was in this lane, finished. We both cooked. And my insurance. Like, come on, bro. Because of your vehicle, and here you are, you scurrying on the way in your little vehicle. Nah, bro, you get to just flee off on the scene. I'm like, fix your vehicles. I'm tired of these people.
Causing, unnecessary accidents. So, or deaths, if, for no better word. So, that's what I would say. Next one is going to be Yorkshire tea. I absolutely love a good cup of Yorkshire tea.
Okay, I haven't had a cup of tea in years, but the only tea I'm really familiar with is yogi tea. Do y'all have that in the UK? It's called yogi tea. Yeah. Let me know if y'all got that. You ever had that before? I know some people might be like, yogi tea? You ain't had no real tea. Let's see. Let's find out. Because I've been drinking that my whole life. I want to try some blue tea. I ain't never had no blue tea. You guys got blue tea in the UK? Or is that just a US thing? Blue tea.
I absolutely love a good cup of Yorkshire tea. And so I know everybody else has their own likes, but I really wish the entire world could appreciate and be able to just embrace the Yorkshire tea, because that is just elite. Absolutely elite. So that would be my number 2. I would say the National Trust. I know that I guess other places have it, in a sense, but I really think that you pay minimal amount to have a year-long access to all of these amazing, just historical sites. And I think it's a wonderful thing to have. And I really think that that is number 3 for me. Now that we're a part of the
Hmm.
cool kids, and be able to go and enjoy all of these places without paying a lot of money, because nowadays everything costs a lot of money.
Yup.
So for our family of 4, we paid 140, 150 pounds. So yeah, that I think is why it's number 3 for me. So yeah. So and number 4 is going to be all of the churches. In our one of our last videos that we shared, just being able to stumble upon, all of these magnificent churches, that some of the villages are raising money to save. And I just think that it is just something that if you've never been somewhere that has churches that are thousands of years old, number 5 is going to be British TV.
Oh, so basically, like, fighting to keep a lot of these historical things open. And that's really one of the perks about the UK, because, like she said in the last clip, you can go around and see a lot of historical things for a very cheap price. Some things are even free. The US, you got to pay top dollar, man, to eat the best of the food, to have the best of the drinks, to stay at the best of the places, do the best of the things, and should I keep going? If you want to educate yourself, hey, you got to pay some money for that. It's just not fair. I feel like something should be, accessible to the world, to the country, the citizens of the country. I feel like, or just anyone. I feel like certain things you shouldn't worry about the money. Not everything needs to make a profit. You can build something out of respect, such as memorial sites and dedications to lost soldiers. And do I got to keep going? We got so much things going on in history, and so many sites in different areas to like build this and this and this without needing profit. Because we can come on, everything this country purchases, we can literally do that and educate the youth. But if it don't make dollar, it don't make sense. That's a saying in the United States. So I guess wisdom means nothing. Education, the future for the youth. Yeah, because they'll be taking care of us. These gonna be the people taking care of us in the future. So we literally gotta invest and give our all, basically. But we're not. So they're doomed. They're gonna grow up and be even more lost than we was. We waking up as adults. They're gonna be even more lost. And let's hope they wake up. Let's hope they wake up. Like, not in saying like we don't have any, we don't have any type of things around the United States we can go and visit and for a low price, yeah, but free? Really depends what it is.
If you've never been somewhere that has churches that are thousands of years old, number 5 is going to be British TV on the Netflix. But I really wish that British TV was just something that was norm. The banter, it's just good entertainment. It is
Facts.
super funny. And it is something that I think the entire world needs to appreciate, because it's something that Chris and I have now I have truly loved and started appreciating more since moving here, because now I understand the jokes and I understand all of the banters back and forth, and how the humor works here. So it really makes sense.
If you don't understand the humor, then you're lost. Like, if you decide you want to watch a British sitcom or, a comedy act or something, and you can't understand what's going on and you're not really like used to how the banter is, you're going to be lost and you're not going to enjoy it. You're going to question it and judge it. Then you're gonna second guess if you ever want to go back to this again in your life. Like, no, 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 no. You got to take the time to understand it. And that's why I feel like every TV, every cable box, streaming device, platform, all that, I feel like it should all come with BritBox at least, or something like standard, free. Let me go free for like 14 days to 30 days or something. Let me see how I like it, or just give it to us for free. But I understand, BritBox got to make their money and stuff, subscriptions and all that. But it's worth it though, because y'all know I had to mess with BritBox when it came to watching certain shows and series and movies. They got everything on BritBox. Like, if you press play, it's going to shuffle nothing but British shows, movies, sitcoms. I mean, it's hilarious. Seriously. It is hilarious, the type of things that come up on there, and I just be sitting there, tuned in. I don't even know what I'm watching half of the time. I just be tuned in, and then after the fact, I'm like, wait, what's the title of that show? Or this and that. I got to get back to it. I might pay for a subscription. I ain't never paid for a subscription a day in my life, but this is so like, I'm pointing to the TV. I don't even watch the TV. I still got to unplug. I watch it on the PC and stuff, but like, I'm being honest. It's so much to watch. There's so many options, unlimited options compared to like how Netflix and Hulu and HBO. Do I have to keep going with these streaming devices, man? Even the major ones, they don't have a lot of things to watch. You can't really stream movies back to back. You got to find something. You got lucky if you found a nice movie in another one. You got lucky if you find a good series here and there. You see what I'm saying? BritBox has nothing to offer. It gets to the point where it's overwhelming. Like, I'll be like, there's too much to watch. It gets overwhelming. I'm sorry to go on a rant, but like, man, you would think BritBox sponsoring me. They ain't paying me to say this. I'm keeping it 100 with you.
Jokes, and I understand all of the banters back and forth, and how the humor works here. So it really makes sense.
Facts.
But the next one, I would say the beautiful countryside here in England or the entire UK. I have to say that is something that I really wish the entire world really would appreciate a little bit more and would truly come over and see a lot more than I think they do. Because in the United States, we have like those hot spot destinations, and I think that's similar to, the Britain or the UK and England and Scotland and Wales and all of the places in the UK. They have like their hot spots of, this is the tourist destination. I just really wish that they would venture out and really appreciate the beautiful countryside.
That's what I be talking about. A lot of people be traveling. I'm going to the UK. Where you going? London? Like, I don't even want to talk to you after that, because I know for real you a tourist. You ain't did no research or nothing. You probably think the UK is London. You know what I'm saying? I'd be like, out of all the places, you just going to London to spend a bag? I hope you came there with an empty like suitcase or something. Like, you gonna be spending money. I'm not with that. If I'm spending money, I'm out on the countryside. I'm touring, I'm traveling, I'm educating myself. I'm trying foods, I'm trying drinks. I'm out here at the beach. I'm walking around the towns and the seaside. Fish and chips. What? I'm doing everything in the book. Museums, memorial sites. What? I'm sailing. It's so much to do. But y'all want to stay on a tour side. And a lot of Americans be tripping for real, because a lot of them got this thing going on where it's like, you got to stay on the resort side. Not every country offers a resort side, all inclusive. And they be like, stay close in the areas and stuff. Don't go out into like society because it's dangerous. It get real. I'm like, what are we talking about? And it truly blows my mind. Because how else are you supposed to learn about a country and truly see what they living like on a day-to-day basis and what that good food tastes like? You got to go out there to have fun and explore, experience. You got to like try new things. Jump off a cliff, bro. Go jump off a cliff. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm trying to do. Man, y'all be so boring when I don't know why I'm getting triggered. Y'all be so boring when y'all go out the country. Talk about you stayed at the hotel in a resort, or you only stayed in this little area.
wish that they would venture out and really appreciate the beautiful countryside.
Facts. You want to stay as a tourist. And then not to knock it. Look, you in these areas and it's nothing but local folks. Born and bred in the UK. They don't want to see us. They get annoyed when they see a lot of tourists roaming around, taking over their areas and their local pubs and everything. It gets to a point where it's like, so this is just infested with nothing but tourists. Oh my gosh. Seriously. And it's not a rude thing. It's just what comes with new tourists every single day. Not everybody is going to be up to par with the rules and what's going on in the UK. Not everybody knows, walk on this side or this or that. Some people go blindsided. And this is why people are annoyed. That's one of the reasons. So go out and about and learn. Go do other stuff. Stop staying in the tourist areas because it's really for the locals, That's why the locals don't really be in the tourist areas anymore. It used to be for the locals. That's what a lot of people in the UK told me. Now you guys venture out because it's tourist areas now. Locals don't even really want to go to those areas because they already know what it's about. That's like me saying right now I want to go to Philadelphia and go hang out. I know it ain't nothing but tourists in the city. If I go to New York City right now, Times Square, Manhattan, I know for sure, 9 times out of 10, if I go up to somebody, where are you from? It's not New York. You're a tourist and you're visiting. This is how it is.
Would say the National Trust. I know that I guess other places have it in a sense, but I really think that you pay minimal amount to have a year-long access to all of these amazing, just historical sites. And I think it's a wonderful thing to have. And, I really think that is number 3 for me, now that we're a part of the Cool Kids and be able to go and enjoy all of these places without paying a lot of money because, nowadays.
Wait a minute.
My number 6.
Bro, I think it's a ghost in my room or something. Somebody got to clip it for me. Why does this always happen when we get in the middle of videos? You know how it be like backtracking us? And then I get to watch this video. I'm like, wait a minute, I'll watch this. I think there's a ghost in my room because when did y'all see me go all the way back here? Okay, let's see.
So, yeah. And then, my number 7 is going to be the pub culture.
Okay.
And I'm also going to throw in the fish and chips with.
Oh, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah. The last one, guys, right here, it says British TV. Just so you guys know. So we did not miss anything. This was all British TV, and we pretty much watched that,
It culture, and I'm also gonna throw in the fish and chips with it.
Man, so
because pub culture here is just elite, something that a lot of the other, I guess, the rest of the world just doesn't understand. You go and you're meeting your buddies down there, and you're just going, after you get off work, just have a couple brews, and you're gonna go home, and it's just something. You're gonna go and have your Sunday roast at a pub. It's something that is a part of the culture here, and it is ingrained that the beer is good, the food is good, and you can't go wrong. You just can't go wrong. And so I'm now going to transition. My last 3 are going to be words that I wish the entire world would embrace and would just start saying all the time, especially people in the US, because I just think that they sound, I don't know, good. One, I think I've said it before. I can't say it enough. Hiya. I love that. It's just simple. Hiya. It's just a simple.
Oh, that's how you know she was out there for real, for real. It's a big difference. Yeah, she out there for real in the country. I'm just watching behind the screen. I didn't even know y'all said that. Hiya? Hiya. 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 Wait.
I love that. It's just simple. Hiya.
Hiya.
It's just a simple little, yep. Hi. hiya. Now keep on going. I don't need to know everything about your day. Just hiya. And then go on.
Facts.
And then, so that was number 8. And number 9 is going to be the Q. I just feel, instead of saying line, like in the US, I just feel like getting in the queue, hey, are you in the queue? It just sounds like more proper, more elegant, I guess I could say, in a way. It just sounds so, I don't know. It sounds good to my ears, and I absolutely love seeing like the road signs that says queue ahead. Like, okay, I know I'm about to meet some traffic and get in that line. And then, so number 10, the last, and final one is sorted. That's something that Chris and I both wish and we will probably use when we leave, along with Q and Haya, is going to be sorted. Sorted?
Sorted.
You're sorted. It's you're done.
Like you're good?
It's finished. You're
all good.
It's fixed.
Good to go.
You know what I mean?
Fixed.
It's
A1.
It's sorted out. You don't have to worry
I've never heard that before. Really? She put me on
about it no more. You're good to go. Your bill is paid. You're sorted. Put it into
sorted.
Like,
because it's like everything is sorted out. Cut the check. Y'all sorted, sir. Oh, I thought my phone was about to drop. I'm literally watching it about to drop. Like, that's crazy. My water bottle dropped too. It's all good though. Sorted.
You're good to go. Your bill is paid. You're sorted. Put it into like, we would say, oh, we have it figured out, or it's all.
That's what I'm saying. That's talking. That's too many words, bro. I realize with a lot of countries, they get to saying like 1 or 2 words. That's it. Like, I don't know if this is the right word. Is it like paraphrases or like syllable? I don't know. It's either or. It's one or the other what people be speaking in. But when it comes to the U.S., it's like we be yapping. We got to find some better words that mean something. Like 1 word, that's it. Sorted. You're all good to go, sir. Yup, you're good. We wrapped everything. Oh, sir, you're good to go. We just did that. Like, nobody got time for all of that. It sounds more professional when you hit them with the sorted. Like, oh, business taken care of for real,
We would say, oh, we have it figured out, or it's all good.
All good. We have it figured
it's
out.
Sorted. I think that is something that, Chris, I know uses it all the time now. You're sorted. And, whenever I top up on our phones, it says sort, you're sorted. I'm like, oh, this is great. And, it's just something that I really wish that the entire world would embrace. The things that I absolutely love and embrace. And I just wish, and I think that the rest of the world would appreciate as well.
Right.
In my opinion.
Me too.
My opinion is my opinion. So some people may disagree with me. So as always, this was just a fun little video. I thought it would be cool just to share with you guys some of the things that I think the rest of the world could appreciate and embrace.
Yep.
And also, just love a little bit more of England and Britain and the UK as a whole. So
the motto of this video is to be more like the UK. Just be more like the UK. This was a fantastic video. Checking out 10 British things the world needs. Now, I'm pretty sure we can all add on to this list. We can all continue to add on to this list. But she concluded this to 10 so that we wouldn't be here all day. But this was an excellent video, and I love the way she delivered everything. And basically informed us about some of the best things in the UK that the world really needs, but doesn't really know too much about. Seriously, there's a lot of things the UK can offer that can help us out here entertainment-wise or on a daily basis or like when we're driving or like I could just keep on going down the list. But do we ever utilize these things around the world? No. The US just has to come up with their own ways. And it's never really a common sense, like a good way, a common sense. They'd be like, bro, they just want to be different. And this is crazy. Like sometimes it's like you just want to be different. Why can't you do what the other countries is doing? Why you always gotta be the odd one out? This is why everybody look at us like the black sheep. Please share your honest thoughts and opinions in the comment section down below. Your honest thoughts and opinions. Feel free to add onto this amazing list that she shared with us today. Original video link will be down below. I feel like I said that, but yes, original video link will be down below in the description as always, because we can't forget about the original creators. You know, she took her time to make this fabulous video, man. Subscribe to all my other YouTube channels in the description down below, man. Please. And feel free to follow my Twitch and Kick in the description as well. I love you all so much. Stay safe, and I hope to catch you all in the next reaction video.